So you're thinking about Madrid? You have probably pictured it already. Sunny afternoons, sipping sangria, a cheap lifestyle, and a permanent siesta. Well, stop right there. If you are moving here from London, New York, or even California, Madrid is going to surprise you, but not always in the ways you expect. Madrid isn't just a relaxed holiday destination. It is a high-octane European capital that never, and I mean never, shuts up. I am going to walk you through what they don't tell you in the travel brochures. We are going to talk about the real cost of living in 2025, the extreme weather, the housing hunger games, and the cultural quirks that will either drive you crazy or make you fall in love. This is the unvarnished truth about living in Madrid. First, let's talk about the climate. If you are coming from the UK, you are probably craving the sun. And yes, Madrid is incredibly sunny, but there is a local saying you need to learn: 9 months of winter, 3 months of hell. Madrid is geographically isolated in the center of the peninsula on a high plateau. This means extremes. The summers are dry and intense. By July and August, we are talking about temperatures consistently hitting 40 degrees Celsius, that is over 104 degrees Fahrenheit. If your apartment doesn't have air conditioning, you will suffer. It is not a luxury here, it is a survival tool. But what shocks Americans and Brits the most is the winter. It gets cold, really cold. From December to February, temperatures drop to freezing at night. Since many older buildings are poorly insulated, you might actually feel colder inside your flat than you do outside. So, bring your sunglasses, but do not leave your heavy winter coat behind. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: rent. A few years ago, Madrid was considered a bargain compared to London or San Francisco. In 2025, the gap has closed significantly. Finding a flat here is competitive. Hunger Games. Good apartments are listed and gone within hours. If you want to live inside the M30, that is the ring road that encircles the city center, be prepared to pay up. For a decent, renovated one-bedroom apartment in trendy areas like Malasana, Chueca, or the upscale Barrio de Salamanca, you are looking at roughly 1,400 to 1,600 euros a month. If you need 2 bedrooms for a family, you are easily looking at 2,000 euros and up. However, if you are smart, you will look just outside the center. Neighborhoods like Arganzuela, Prosperidad, or Cuatro Caminos offer a much better quality of life for your money. And a warning for my American friends: apartments here are small. A spacious flat in Madrid might be the size of a studio in Texas. Also, don't expect a clothes dryer. We hang dry our laundry here, usually on a rope outside the window for all the neighbors to see. If you move here, you have to throw your watch away and buy a Spanish one. The time schedule is the biggest culture shock. If you walk into a restaurant for dinner at 7 p.m., the staff will likely be eating their own lunch or setting up tables. Kitchens often don't even open for dinner until 8:30 or 9 p.m. A normal dinner time, 10 p.m. On weekends, maybe 11. This shifts your whole day. You finish work later, you go to sleep later. It is a sleep-deprived city, but it runs on adrenaline and very strong coffee. And speaking of adrenaline, Madrid is loud. It is one of the noisiest capitals in Europe. Between the traffic, the sirens, and the fact that locals talk at a volume that would be considered shouting in London, silence is a rare commodity. If you are sensitive to noise, invest in good double-glazed windows or noise-canceling headphones. For those coming with families, let's touch on the essentials: health and school. The good news? Healthcare is fantastic. Even if you don't have access to the public system immediately, private health insurance is shockingly affordable compared to the US. For a family of 3, comprehensive coverage with no copays might cost you around 150 to 200 euros a month total. Yes, you heard that right. Education is trickier. Public schools are good, but they are fully immersive in Spanish. There are concertados, which are semi-private schools that receive government funding, but they can be hard to get into. Most expats from the US and UK opt for international schools to keep the English curriculum. But this is where your budget takes a hit. Expect to pay anywhere from 800 to 1,500 euros per child per month. It is an investment you need to calculate before you board that plane. It is like So with the rising rents, the noise, and the bureaucratic headaches, why do we still love it? Because the quality of life is unmatched. Madrid is safe. You can walk alone at 3 in the morning in almost any neighborhood without fear. The public transport is world class. The metro is clean, safe, and gets you everywhere. You honestly do not need a car, but mostly it is the social fabric. In London or New York, you live to work. Here, you work to live. The terrace culture means that no matter how stressful your day was, you end it sitting outside with friends, having a cana and a tapa. It is a city that embraces you. It is intense, yes, but it is incredibly alive. Madrid isn't perfect. It is chaotic, it is getting expensive, and the summer heat is no joke. But if you can handle the rhythm, it might just be the best place you ever live. Pack your patience, bring your appetite, and welcome to the capital. Thanks for watching. If you want more guides on navigating expat life in Spain, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.